Hi, my name is Amira. Many of the 7th and 8th graders have heard me talk about this camp that I go to in the summer. So much so that I must sound like a broken record. This camp is 9 days of pretending like you're a settler in the Middle Ages, having no cell phones, internet, or modern technology. Throughout the school year, I'm completely obsessed with technology, spending all of my free time I have either watching TV or on my phone. I realize that that's not good, but it's a bad habit and it's hard to break. And yet somehow, the 9 days I spend technology-free are the best of my year. This camp starts out on a field where you have to build a tent, which is harder than you think. After, we spend a night at the campsite. Then we walk anywhere from 14 to 24 kilometers. That's about 8 to 14 miles a day. Then we have time to relax, hang out with friends, and maybe go for a swim. In the evening, there's a great big bonfire. I've been there every year since I was 3. And there they know me as the girl from America. I have friends, and it feels like a big family. People come together and have an amazing time. That's something you don't always get in our day-to-day life. Another example of this phenomenon is during our rites of passage trip, which some of you have yet to experience. This is 2 to 3 days. This is a 2 to 3 day trip full of camp songs, nature hikes, sharing cabins, and truly growing as a community. Last year, during our Santa Cruz trip, we went to nature school with beautiful views and lots of fun times. This is a special time in our lives, with great experiences that we will remember for a long time. 3 years ago, I went on my first ABS night trip, and we went to Point Reyes and stayed in a hostel. 2 years ago, the 5th and 6th graders at the time went to Point Bonita and Marin. We visited a military bunker and played games with our naturalists. We also visited the infamous Point Bonita Lighthouse, which had winds strong enough to shake the bridge we walked on to get there. We were struck with awe when we saw the scenery around the cabins. The kindness of all the staff members who welcomed us into their community left a lasting impression on us as people and members of the ABS community. And the best part, we achieved this all without any technology to guide us. We were just left to be encompassed by the beauty of nature. Our world is constantly changing and we're in the center of it. We live in the middle of a high-tech city and are always moving with modern society. Sometimes all we need is to unplug. Even if your time unplugged is as little as turning off your electronics at 9 p.m. or going a day without your phone every month. I understand that with our world, it's impossible to be technology-free. Half of our homework, our news sites, the way we communicate with friends is completely through technology. When I hang out with my dog, I can't use my phone. They're engaged, excited, and wouldn't understand if I blew them off just so I could Snapchat my friends. So I put my phone down and I play with them, talk to them, and pet them. It's small moments like those where I'm truly happy. Sometimes I just like to sit and think without having any distractions or technology. I just need silence. Many people never get that luxury, or if they have the chance to, they instead use technology and waste an opportunity. I've wasted this opportunity too. Sometimes when I'm alone, instead of doing something productive, I sit on my phone and use social media. If you think back throughout history of our world, you'll find that it's forever changing. One year everybody's using the printer for the daily newspaper. The next year your daily newspaper is online or non-existent and you use an app instead. Studies have proven that using technology can have bad effects on your body. For example, staring at a phone all day can have bad effects on your eyesight, and it can hinder sleeping by emitting blue light. All this aside, technology is a blessing. Most, if not all of us, use technology in our daily lives. It helps us with our homework, our work. We're able to play games, raise money for good causes, and even vent to the world through social media. Imagine your life a long time ago before any of our technology. How would it be different? Would any aspects of it stay the same? If you hypothetically could time travel and went to a long time ago and told them all of this was possible, they'd probably burn you for being a witch. But aside from that, they would think all of this is insane. Our world has become such a progressive place where sharing news can happen almost instantly. I believe that if we can use this in a way to move our world forward. But for now, we're all still mostly kids, young people, and teens. Let's enjoy our time without technology, because we might not have too much of it left. As we know, scientists are thinking of colonizing Mars, maybe completely inhabiting it if Earth becomes unlivable in the far future. Like this, most of our future jobs will be revolving around technology. You might be a scientist, an engineer, an architect, a writer, or any other job. But most of it will involve some aspect of electronics. So I ask you to enjoy the electronic free time you have. Play and spend your days with your family and friends. Take a day off from your phone, your laptops, and any other electronics. Enjoy a day of your life without having any distractions from the peace and the sounds of nature and the world surrounding you. Thank you.